Anthony Richardson, man, has been
Oh,
a huge talk today. Obviously, during the press conference, people asked why he took off a play, and he said, he was tired, man.
No, sir.
Serious question though. Like, and you could start bombing him all you want. So you guys are both, coaches in your own rights. What would you do if one of your athletes that you coach said that to you, that you're tired, that they're tired?
well,
Exactly what his coach did. You sit your tired ass down. We starting Flacco this week.
well, I'm gonna say this though. See, I'll go a different direction. You talk about we coach kids. That's kids. At the end of the day, like you get paid to do this. You're a professional. Like I don't look at that as the same. If a kid tells me he's tired, I probably will do like C said, we'll go sit down, but I might put him back in. But with Anthony Richardson, they paying you a whole lot of money to be the guy. They drafted you in the top 5. Like that's unacceptable in my opinion. Um, just from that
Well,
standpoint, that's just the way I see it. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but as a coach, I would have no issue with a kid telling me, "Coach, I'm tired. Can you take me out and give me a
so
break?"
on third and
Absolutely.
goal, you're starting quarterback for LRCA
He's a
saying
kid. He's a kid.
but there's some coaches that's more strict than others, though, man.
Hey, by the way, since you said that, I know I was gonna say it during my shout outs, but I just want to say shout out to LRCA. 5th and 6th grade, 7th and 8th grade, league championships tonight. They both won in a major blowout. I'm so proud of my kids.
Yeah,
I saw
right. And
y'all boys, man. I seen y'all boys, man.
what about you? See,
Um, eh, I saw you what I do, man. Put your tired ass down, Richardson. I guarantee you, if I was an NFL coach, that's what I would have done. Kind of like Egg said, though, bro. Even as a kid coach, yeah, I'll tell him to sit down, but I'm probably gonna put him back in. I'm probably gonna put him back in, man,
nah.
because I mean he might be tired. This actually happened about 3 weeks ago. This happened to me about 3 weeks ago. The kid the kid came to me and told me he was an offensive lineman. We really needed him. We really needed him, and he told me he gave me no head. I said, "Come on out, man," and I had to send a scrub in, and
Why you calling kids?
but some of these kids scrubs, you know that, man.
Bro, come on. See,
Some
they're
of these
developing.
kids, some of these kids' parents are making them play football, bro. And they should
That's
stop
true.
doing
That
it.
is true. That
They
is
should
true.
stop doing it. The kid does not want any contact, doesn't want to be out there on that football field. But
I,
anyway,
I actually agree with that. To all the parents out there, if you want to let your kids play, let them play flag football. It's a violent sport when you start playing with pads and
now,
stuff like that.
now, Yvonne, you're a Colts fan. One of the biggest Colts fans that I know. What you're feeling right now, man, as being a Colts fan.
You bleed the white with the blue, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
who's bleeding now, Yvonne?
and I,
Um,
I remember you saying this is y'all future. How you feel about your future doing it?
Mm.
well, obviously he's our future if we dropped him or draft him top 4. But look, no one would care if he was balling, but he stunk, and this just was on top of it bad. You stink, and on top of that, you say you're tired. That's bad. That dog. He was 2 for 15 at one
Yep.
point.
Yep.
And I said on this show a couple weeks ago, I said we're better with Flacco because Flacco actually completes the easiest throws ever.
Yep.
Like
Yes,
I swear to God, put me out up there against the Texans. I swear to God, I can go 2 for 15. Like I can complete a screen pass. I can complete a screen pass to Jonathan Taylor, bro.
no chance.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'll be in shotgun.
Jonathan Taylor,
I'll be in
huh?
shotgun, bro. All I gotta
Hey,
do is do this.
JT.
All I gotta do is this to Jonathan Taylor. It's that
That
simple.
shit, that
Anthony
shit gonna hit his
Richardson.
feet.
Anthony Richardson, you watching? It's this simple. You follow through. That's it. You gotta have a touch. He doesn't have a touch. I don't know.
Hey, but
I
Yvonne.
don't know who taught Anthony Richardson how to throw, but you gotta have a touch, man. You
Hey, but
cannot throw
before this,
every ball like you're trying to hit C in the head. Okay, you gotta put a touch on
So
there. It's bad because he stinks. if Patrick Mahomes said I'm tired and he came out, no one would care because he's balling. But he hasn't balled once this year. Joe Flacco's played way less. He's got 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. Bruh, Flacco's been with the Colts for 6 months. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know this system. Also, why did the Browns? Flacco said this. I watched the interview. Why did the Browns not bring back Flacco? They couldn't because because all the fans saw what they saw. They know he's better than Deshaun Watson right now. So if you bring him back and Deshaun Watson's struggling, everybody's gonna be like, "What? We saw this team with Flacco last year. You better put Flacco back in there. We're better with them." So the Colts
Looks like they're better with Jameis.
They
and
did.
the Colts brought Flacco in, and let's say Flacco finishes the year off as a starter, right? You know what's gonna happen next year? The Colts I guarantee you, are not signing Flacco back because the fans saw that Flacco's better right now. So the Colts are going to give Richardson another shot, which is fine. I'm with it. He's 22 years old, youngest starting quarterback in the league. He deserves to get some more time. But I'm just saying, like, he doesn't complete the most simple throws. It pisses me off. It's curl routes. It's crossing routes. It's screen passes. It's like literally the most simple throws, and I'm like, bruh, how did you get here? Doing that, like I can't believe the NFL accepted that, and everyone was still going to draft you in the first round. Look, I was not an Anthony Richardson fan coming out of Florida. You can roll the tape, but
That's true.
but he got drafted by the Colts, so of course I'm going to give him a shot. It's on my team. I'm going to be hopeful, right? Just like y'all gave Rattler a chance, right? And then, but no, I'm not trying to hate. But you're going to give him a chance, right? You're not going to say, okay, he just stinks. No, you're going to be all right. Let me at least see if he stinks, right? So then I thought I saw Steichen. I saw Hurts really improve under Shane Steichen as his offensive coordinator. He really improved. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to give Anthony Richardson time. And I still am going to give him time. I think he should be the Colts starter next year because you have to. He's a rookie. He's on his rookie deal. He's a top 5 pick. You got to give him time. He's the youngest starting quarterback in the league. You got to give him one more shot. But here's the thing. What is this going to do for him mentally, though? Because he was a starter. Now he gets benched, and now he doesn't have that confirmation in his head that he's doing well. So how does he react to this? One guy, I mentioned this to X earlier. One guy that was a bust early in his career was Josh Allen. But the Bills were patient. They kept pushing him out there. They said, keep going out there. Let's see what happens. And he kept stinking and stinking and stinking. And then out of nowhere, he started getting better and better. Now he's the top 3 quarterback in the NFL. That's rare. But, yeah, he is the second best running back on our team. I agree. But my thing is, like, what is this going to do for him mentally going forward, and how will he handle it? The Bills never benched Josh Allen. They just gave him enough time. So I'm interested to see what happens here. I'm going to remain hopeful that he gets better from the bench. But right now, the Colts are 10 times better with Flacco because Flacco likes normal throws.
Hold on,
as far as can
I just say one thing real quick? I would let Yvonne get this pass if Yvonne would have had this energy at the beginning of the year. But all I heard at the beginning of the year was C and Yvonne and everybody tell me how good the Colts were going to be this year. They were telling me,
oh my good. Anthony Richardson sucks.
but he's your quarterback. Now I will say this. I did tell you on the phone. I think with Flacco, y'all may win some games now. But that was my concern going. If you remember, I didn't really downplay the rest of y'all team. I just said Richardson's not the guy that y'all think you're hyping him up to be. And Q, I want you to run the tape next week of me saying that. Richardson to me is a project. And you got to hope that you hit on him. But I just didn't see that Florida. And I didn't understand why y'all was trying to. And I really felt like you was being somewhat biased. You always tell us be realistic. Be realistic, y'all. Be realistic about your team. And you weren't even a Richardson guy, but yet you're going to pick them to win the AFC South. I just was like, come on, man. Like, you wilding right now. Outside of that, if you wouldn't have had them winning the AFC South, I would be like, completely fine with what you just said because I agree with everything that you just said. Richardson, he can throw the ball 100 yards for sure down the field. But every little throw, slant, curl, comeback, out, in, he misses all of them. And by a
It,
wide margin.
it's bad. It's bad. His completion percentage is worse than Jamarcus Russell and Tim Tebow's.
That,
Bro,
Hey,
what? I could go 2 for 15. I mean,
Uh,
you cannot, bro. Let,
um,
hey, let me tell you something, bro. All the way up until about 10 years ago, I felt like I was good for at least 2 downs in, in the NFL. I was wrong too. X's brother told me this. He said, bro, I said, hey, I can get 2 down, 2 pass rush downs at defensive end in the NFL. That boy shook his head. He said, pancake, bro. in hindsight being 2020, he about right. I'm
yeah, but I'm not trying to play offensive line. I can complete a screen pass to Jonathan Taylor, bro.
no, you can't, man.
If that bum Taysom Hill can do that, I can do that.
Taysom
wow. Now
Hill is
you
100 times
disrespecting
better
Taysom.
than you were.
Go ahead,
But no,
Theo.
seriously, like it's bad, man, because now he's gone mentally, and I don't know how he recovers from this. I really
And this,
don't.
hey, I love when you said that, bro. I'm big, like I said, I'm big on mental part of sports, right? And that's why, as a Saints fan, I hated the fact that we had to start Rattler these last 3 games. You could see it, bro. You could see it. I just hope he's not shot completely. We sent him out there with a preseason team to play regular season games, and he was out there getting dominated, and it looked bad. Hopefully, he didn't have to start anymore this season. I think he needed 2 seasons to sit behind Carr and learn how to be an NFL player. Yeah, be an NFL player. Then throwing him out there like X wanted to do, and you see what happened to
No,
him.
he had the first of all, they all hurt. If he had the starting lineup where
I've been
everybody's
hollering they
healthy.
hurt. Nobody wanted to hear me say they hurt.
Hey man, hey man, hey bro. I picked them to win one of them games, so I was a fool too.
Bro, what I'm saying is, I just hope mentally he's not gone now. Because you put a young quarterback out there and he does not have that success that he expected to have, he could be shot, especially if he looks bad. And like you said, he's looking bad. He's missing little passes like that, bro. You can't win with him.
And then saying tired, that was like the cherry on top, where they said, okay, like he's not focused here. I've watched so much football in my 30 years of life, bro. I've never seen that from a quarterback. Receivers, corners, safeties, everyone comes out of plays that's normal, but never a quarterback.
Never. Mike Vick ran way more than him.
Lamar,
Lamar.
Josh Allen, his size, runs, gets beat up, never comes out like, come on, bro. I don't get it. Joe Flacco, 40-year-old, actually 88-year-old Joe Flacco out there, it never says he's tired. I don't get it. I don't get it. I was shocked.
Hey man, I'm gonna say something, and I probably shouldn't say this. That's them. That's what them kids call. That's them YNs, bro. That's how they act now, bro. They say that. They say stuff like that. They think everything revolves around them, bro. I don't understand it, and it's not a good look for him. And I really think that's gonna reflect bad on him even in the future. People are gonna go back to this. People are gonna go back to this. The day that he said he was tired.
Bad awareness. You lie. Do something. Be like, yo, I thought something was wrong with my knee. I gotta, something. You gotta be aware, because if you're struggling that bad, you gotta say, okay, and I'm really tired. How do I pull myself out of this? How do I cover myself? And I just felt like his awareness was bad, man.
That's when you fake a cramp, bro. Fake a
Right.
cramp. My back. Oh, did I pull something? It's something. You never tell them you tired, bro. Never.
Unless you're Patrick Mahomes, you don't say that. Like, come on.
And like you said, Patrick Mahomes, and he's not gonna say that.
Right.
And he runs a hell of a lot too.
You said unless you're Jaden Daniels. Oh, okay, whatever. Go ahead. As you are.
Go ahead. What's your thoughts on Anthony Richardson?
I heard y'all saying about the like if he was a coach, whatever, with the kids and everything. But I agreeing with X in the beginning of that, like never with a kid. If the kid's tired, come on out. Like you know what I'm saying. It's all right, and I'll get you back in if you're able to go back in. But I think C or X said it. I was listening. You're getting paid to do this. I'm okay that you're tired and you want to come out. I'm not okay that you told us that you was tired and you want to come out. That's my thing. Like you tired. Like I cannot stop a human being from being tired and want to come out. But I can sure enough go to that podium and say I was cramping. My stomach felt funny. Anything but I'm tired. You just can't do that as my starting quarterback, number 4 or 5 pick. You cannot do that. To me, that tells me you just don't care. I'm above everybody else. And I can say whatever I want, and that's not nothing I want to build around. Like it's time for him to go. I heard box office say like he wants to give him some time, which I do understand. But one thing I do know about, well, when I say no, I know from my own personal opinion that I can see when a player just don't care that much. They did what they had to do, and if they can make it with the talent that they got, they're cool with that. I don't see Anthony Richardson trying to get better. I see Anthony Richardson happy that I made it, and my athleticism is going to get me through, and it's probably not in the NFL. So if I'm coach, I'll get rid of that right now and move forward because he don't give me that look of I'm working to be better and just don't care. He don't care. I don't think just no way you say I'm tired. I've never heard that in my life. Anybody? Have y'all in NFL? Any professional sports?
Not from a
Never.
quarterback.
I never. I
I've
don't think I
never
heard
heard
it from
any player in
anybody
the
that they
NFL say
came
that.
out of the game because they were tired.
But I think that just goes into box office said use the right word, aware. He didn't read the room, bro. You gotta have better awareness than that, man. You cannot say that. You cannot say football. I think all of us on here believe and grown up that football you're supposed to be tough to play football, right? You're supposed to work through whatever it is. Man, we have people we get pissed off that they're not playing through injuries. You can't play through being tired. That's what we condition for. Every football team I've ever been on or ever coached, they do conditioning. You know what? I've coached one team that hadn't done that didn't do conditioning, and I wasn't the head coach on that team. We didn't do conditioning, and guess what, bro? We lost every game, and I don't understand. I don't understand how you even. I don't understand how he made his mouth say it after playing football this long, bro. How would you make your mouth even say that, bro? Because I would think back I'd be like, boy, Coach Morales would beat my ass if I said I was tired. I would think back to high school, middle school, 7th grade. Coach Davis would have went off if I'd have said I was tired. I had to come out the game. No way, bro. No way that would have happened, bro. No way.
Henry, I think you're onto something when you say he doesn't care enough because y'all just saw that snippet of the interview. I watched the whole thing. He was trying to make his case. So he was basically backing up his play saying, well, I'm actually the second best running quarterback in the league behind Lamar. I said, bruh, who cares? You're the worst throwing quarterback in the league right now, completion wise, behind Tebow and Jamarcus Russell all time. Like, what? No one cares. You're not a running back. You're not supposed to be. So no one cares about your running skills. We're talking about you as a quarterback.
So,
I don't know.
so just what you just said, that last part that you just said, like we'll take the running, but as a quarterback, I would never glorify being the second
Not a
best
priority,
running
right?
quarterback like in the league. That's just crazy to hear. I didn't know he said that. That's crazy.
He's a kid, bro. He's a kid and he lacks awareness. Like I said, bro, them kids will say anything these days, and they're very entitled. He's very entitled. You can see that, and hopefully he gets over it, man. Because I actually think he's going to end up being all right. I don't think he's going to be great. I think y'all will be looking for another quarterback in 6, 7 years, but I think he'll be there until then.
Man, I hope so. If he's there in 6, 7 years, that means he's legit.
I think, yeah, for sure. I think position change. Honestly, he's definitely. We can't take away that he's a great athlete. We know that. I think he'll
Yeah.
be. I think he's gonna end up being like a tight end or something. Maybe not with the Colts, but eventually, I think. What's my man name that played for the Commanders? He played. He was from V Tech. He was a quarterback, and he was our tight end like the last 2 or 3 years.
Thomas.
I think
Yeah.
I think
Logan
the Logan
Thomas.
Thomas. I see him
Yeah.
in that nature, but he's way more athletic than him. But his size and everything, I see him being like an amazing tight end. I see him being like the Saints guy, Jimmy Graham, at some point. Like I don't know, I could be wrong, but I just don't think quarterback is for him. But being an athlete, you got to find something.